more
So
black.
why you?
Why me? Why not
Yeah.
me?
I mean, fair.
Why not me? You know?
Like, I'm not looking for a pitch. I'm just asking.
No,
I'm
that's
just trying to.
I'm about to pitch you
Yo,
this.
pitch. I'm thinking of canceling the pod, bro.
You know how people say she was never the same after that? What they're describing is someone who can scatter themselves across the ocean. Pacific or Atlantic, all of them. The point is, they don't give a shit if someone recovers them or not. Lost at sea is better than the black box. You know what I mean? So, Tabby, what's something that you've done where you can be comfortably lost at sea instead of in the black box?
Well, I think I've kind of positioned it as I'm not afraid of being seen as trying really, really hard, as even being goofy when I'm trying things, you know? Like, one thing that I really want to do is I want to get into rollerblading. I did that
Oh my
a
gosh.
couple times when I was younger. I am looking forward to going to the rink and just falling
Yeah.
over and over again.
That's a Bambi on ice sport.
Oh, 100%, 100%. It's going to be ugly, it's going to be grimy, but I'm not afraid of doing it. I want to give it a try, you
You'd
know?
rather be lost at sea than, not even try it at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the best way to go forward with that. But why roller skating? Because I'll be honest with you, not a lot of color in that sport.
See, my reintroduction to roller skating has been looking at a lot of content on TikTok and seeing a lot of black creatives in the UK going roller skating. Like, they have DJs there, they have music there, so it's a vibe.
Okay.
As opposed to maybe typically rollerblading that we might be aware of and know of.
I was about to say our algorithms are definitely different. Because to me, rollerblading.
Why? What's on your TikTok feed?
I don't have a TikTok. Okay, first of all, my TikTok feed is so basic that it's all New Zealand stuff. Like, it's
that's
just
kinda
all
nice.
Auckland things.
That's kind of nice.
It is kind of nice, but then like, because you're probably the only person that sends me TikToks, and then we have like a group chat of it, and it's just like now it's on niche football references.
Yeah, it's quite cute.
It's
That's actually really nice. Because it's a part of me that like I can't talk to anybody else about. Because who else is going to know Arsene Wenger, like the moment where him and Jose Mourinho had their like handshake stand? Like, who's going to know? Like, who's going to know about that?
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
true.
we're not turning into a sports podcast. Keep going.
It did, but
What did that quote bring up for you?
I feel like the best part about that quote is like it was football for a time, but now I think about it even more metaphorically, and it's like, yeah, when you try something, you're gonna look goofy, right? And whether that goofy is like physical or like you're just making like fun of yourself, but writing is it to me, like writing is so I'd rather be lost at sea.
Now, with this quote, have you ever had tangible thoughts of, I'm going to be bad at this, but I'm still going to give it a go? Like, when you first started writing, were you like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of ass now, but this is something that I want to do, so I'm going to keep going through it?
It wasn't even something that I wanted to do. I had like a story that I was like, this needs to be told, and then I was like, you know what I mean?
So you felt as though the world needed your voice?
Yeah. I needed my story. I needed
Damn.
this story for sure. Yeah.
That's huge.
100%. Because I'd never read like.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, name one black male author.
See, I was literally reading about... I can't name him.
You
I can't say his
literally
name.
know, right?
I
Like,
can't say his name.
none of us know a
Open
black
Water,
male
great
author.
book. Shout out to the guy. Shout out to the bro. Well, go on.
And I was like, there's not a lot of stories by us. So when I wrote my first article, I was like, I want to write this story.
So, is it that we needed more male black authors, or we needed more Kai?
Ooh, I don't think we needed more Kai because Kai wasn't even a thing yet, right? Funny as well because when I write, it's only under Kai. It's not my last name. But I think more black.
So why you?
Why me? Why not
Yeah.
me?
I mean, fair.
Why not me? You know?
Like, I'm not looking for a pitch. I'm just asking.
No,
I'm
that's
just trying to.
I'm about to pitch you
Yo,
this.
pitch. I'm thinking of canceling the pod, bro. Why should we stay?
Why should we stay? But that's the thing is like I'd rather be lost at sea, putting my voice out there. Cause like I could have wrote that story right, and nobody could have read it, and then maybe in 6 or 7 years someone was like, "Yo, I read it. It's got like 1 click." It's like, oh, mean. That would have made it worth it.
And I think it's to flip the kind of analogy on its head. Every single person is lost at sea. What would you rather be doing while lost at sea?
Yeah.
Doing nothing?
Oh,
Or giving something a go.
100%. I'd rather die on the field than in the bleachers. You know what I mean?
Camera one. What did you take away from that quote when Kai read it out?
I think I can relate to the idea of like being scared to try something because you're afraid to fail. I think often for myself, if I imagine that I can't do something well the first time, the idea of continuing despite that,
Yeah.
I find it really difficult.
Yeah.
Do either of us know when the last time was that we tried something that we were going to be bad at it?
For me, it's actually roller skating as well.
Oh,
I
hey.
do have roller
Join the
skates.
gang, bro.
Dang.
Click up.
I do have roller skates, and despite having a whole lot of like protective gear, the idea of going out roller skating and falling puts me off wanting to continue to do it.
Right.
Well, let's go.
I like that,
Kilburney
though.
ASB Centre. Let's go.
Maybe.
I reckon y'all should do it.
I just said I was scared.
No,
so.
no, that's,
Yeah,
no, that's
no.
fair. Is there a fear of also doing it alone, or does that not even matter to you?
That doesn't matter to me too much. I think it's just the idea of just not being good at it, or the fact that it will take falling again and again and again
Yeah.
until I actually get good at it.
Yeah.
And that I think anything that requires a lot of work is really hard to do, especially now because it feels like people can get whatever they want very easily. You know what I mean? Like,
Ooh, explain that one.
Yeah, you got to go into
Yeah,
that
I
one.
need
yeah,
that
as
one.
in like if I seeing people on social media, for example, you see them achieving and you see them winning, but you often don't see
The trying,
the trying
that's a
and
good
the
point.
failing.
That's a very good point.
And so I feel like when you see that a lot, the idea of putting work into something, it's kind of like, I don't want to put work into this in order to succeed because everyone else is succeeding whatever they're doing.
That is so true,
And
though.
you don't see the work. You don't see the tears. You don't see the sweating. You don't see the self-doubt.
It's funny though because I think I'm such a hater that when I see those those compilation videos of people who show like when they first tried something and when they finished, I'm like, that's so corny. I think that's which is not good.
You hate the before and after?
I hate I'm like, alright, congrats, do your thing. With some things, with something like, there are certain things on TikTok that I see people doing and they're like, when they first started, oh, this is them, and they show the growth, and I'm like, alright, whatever. But that's not good because you're so right. Showing a finished product is not a reflection of the journey, and more often than not, the journey is more important than the destination.
No,
Bro,
definitely.
someone writing this down?
Wow.
Yo, Minty, you writing this down? That's nice.
I just want to roll back to the fact that both of y'all have roller skates or blades, whatever they're called.
I don't have, I've also realized we've been using them interchangeably. They're different things.
They're different things, right? Because one's on ice. And I know neither of
You're
y'all
talking
step
about
on
ice skating.
Ice skating?
There's rollerblading and roller skating. One of them has like four
Blading's
wheels
got
in a
the
straight
eight-
line,
yeah, the
and then the
wheels.
other one has like a 2x2.
Either way, I'm not doing any of that. So
Why?
I'm proud of No, I'm good.
Would you rather?
Why?
Because you know my loss at sea is driving.
Oh, true.
Because,
yeah,
I'm going to look goofy for the first, I don't know how long.
yeah.
But
Wait,
like,
you can't drive?
no. Not good
No,
at it.
I say it like that. I can't drive either.
I'm not good at it.
Now y'all just love walkability so much, right?
Yeah, 100%.
People drive me everywhere, and they have for most of my life. So.
I'm a pedestrian.
Like, do you identify as a pedestrian?
Look at the coat I'm wearing. Of course.
What is the?
I want to be seen at the dock. I'm definitely a pedestrian. I think I've like just become comfortable in that identity.
Which is so wild because you lived rurally for a large part
long
of your life.
time, yeah.
And
Where pedestrians don't exist.
And you need you need a car. Like me living in us living in Wellington Central, I don't really need a car per se.
Yeah.
It makes my life a lot easier, but I don't
100%.
really need a car. But you rurally, you didn't get it
Yeah.
growing up?
Well, the thing is, it's so much of a necessity there that it now becomes an identity thing, where it's like, okay, now if you don't have a car, you're stupid.
And were you thinking these thoughts at like 16, 17, 18?
Yeah, definitely.
How long have you been thinking about your identity critically?
Oh, I can tell you exactly. Year 11.
What happened in year 11 that got you thinking?
Okay, hold on. Do you remember when you became self-aware? Do you remember when you became self-aware?
Honestly, a lot later in life than year 11.
Really?
100%.
You know what happened? This is terrible. And for the book nerds out there, you're gonna hate this. I read The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. Became self-aware far too early. Far too
I
early.
see.
The
There were
Prince is-
people in the audience like covering their mouth because they're in shock and awe
literally.
about the book.
Literally,
Wish I read.
Oh yeah. Did you not read it?
I haven't read it.
I got a copy for you, brother. You wanna become self-aware? I got you. The Prince is. It's a beautiful book, but it's
Yeah.
you know realism, like the
Yeah.
theory of it. That he created it with that book. You know how hard a book got to be for people to be like, okay, nah, this is something new. This is a theory.
So you became critical of your identity, and then did you change things?
Yeah, 100%. I
What did
got
you
bad at
change?
school.
You got bad at school.
Yeah, because it didn't matter anymore. Nothing mattered.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Alright,
you
got
see the bigger picture, and you're like, what are we?
Okay.
Who
alright.
even are we? What's the universe? None of us really know where we are. That was my thinking at year 11, and I was 15.
I honestly think I became self-aware, specifically about my blackness, probably at like, honestly, 22 years old.
Damn.
Whoa. This was just a clip If you're not tired of us yet, please go to patreon.com/unpack for the full thing.
Join the community.